Shit.
I started it.
Oh, hello, friends. Is it working?
Hey, everybody, give us the
nod
if
the
our,
proverbial thumbs up. I guess that's not proverbial, but
let us know if the sound and
yeah,
picture is
let us
good.
know if you can hear us. Well,
Are you a lumberjack today?
I am a lumberjack. I am ready to jack up some lumber.
It's weird. I haven't seen you hardly this morning.
I know, and we are in the same 2,450 square feet. That's where we are.
Okay, I've got a couple of looks and sound good, so hopefully we're good.
Well, we know the looks are a lie. Somebody's flirting with me. That's just not true.
Good morning. We've got Sean Litchstill.
Good morning,
Litchstill.
Joshua. Free Joshua. Wait, how many Joshuas? Lindsay or
Lindsay and
Rosenblatt?
Yeah. Chad DeRozier says he had a shirt just like that.
Thief! Marines, man. We likes to.
Mezzatetsa said,
measured
"You look
texture.
handsome."
What a weirdo.
Good morning, everybody.
All right, I'm
Stephen
cleaning
Clayton.
this knife.
So you posted on Patreon to let everybody know.
I did. I even rhymed like a poet.
So what have you been doing this morning? Because I haven't seen you.
Well, kind of some secret squirrel shit. So I've been wanting to set up like an assaulter style pack because carrying a bunch of stuff every time we go to the mall or anything like that, it's kind of arduous, right? If you want to take any amount of stuff for survival or like say active shooter type of situations, it's a lot of crap. So I ordered a setup that I really have been dreaming of for a very long time, low profile chest rig kind of setup that wouldn't look like I was crazy. So I've been tracking it for like, I don't know, weeks, waiting for it to come. And it finally did. And I've been setting it up and playing with it this morning. So getting it all, it's awesome. It's so cool. And I'll be using it.
He's making a breakfast sandwich just for the live stream.
I just had one.
And Stephen Clayton said it's National Hug Day. Give someone a T.Kell hug.
That's right. And we'll use the mercenary to do it. If you could come in from hug them.
Our class clown just joined us. Huff Pear Company Simplified Crawfish Company.
That's right. Oh.
Mr. Ed, the wife loves the Defender, and I love the camo hat. Thanks for the engraving. Awesome.
Good, man. You get a lot of engravings.
And then Will B said he loves his Night Stalker blemish that he won.
Nice. There's a
spicy breakfast hash, not a sandwich.
Oh, go out, Tish.
Robert Santini, morning guys, love my FMF. Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm pretty impressed with the FMF. There's kind of a reason that I'm holding this mercenary. There's a reason, and we'll get to that reason later.
Well, they already know. I announced it that I was going to give away a mercenary today.
Well, you didn't realize that I was all about a camo mercenary because that's what's in my little go bag.
Oh.
That's the way I set that assaulter's kit up.
We so think alike.
It's super neato, right?
Good morning. I didn't see the name, but said from Honolulu.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Am I allowed to say that? Because I don't live there. I wash my cup, Chad. It doesn't taste like
Trust Monkey
booty.
said we're his favorite people.
Man, you're my favorite people. All of these people here on this live. Yeah, man.
Sue B, farm girl, can't wait for my knives to ship. Need a real knife or two for concealment and farm use. Maybe you'll win one today.
That's what we do is both, right? You ordered though, right? Yeah. There's orders out there. Outstanding.
Mom's on. Good morning.
Good morning, Mom.
And
Dad, I'm sure you're there too.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah. Morning. Did you tell them about that thing that you and I did yesterday? Or Friday?
The knife?
Yeah.
A little.
Okay, cool. I'm going to show it off today.
Okay.
It'll be neato. Neato. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've been doing is playing with gear this morning. The chest rig setup is going to be awesome because when I go down to the range at the bottom of the hill, you don't want to carry all that crap in your hands, and I also don't want to wear a plate carrier all the time. Sometimes I just want to go down there like a la Gray Man and just shoot some stuff, but still be able to practice my reloads and stuff. So Haley strategic.
Casey Curtis, what do you want to see? Maybe what you're just talking about? Said, can we see?
Oh, my setup?
Maybe.
If that's what you're talking about the knife that I'm holding.
Yeah, Matthew Dill, that's what I said. He looks like a lumberjack today.
Yeah, man. I don't really wear this stuff. I used to wear it all the time when I was more like trying to blend in with my surroundings, when we used to go more places before the world got really freaking crazy. Now we're just weirdo shut-ins and we don't go anywhere, and I fire on people when they drop packages off on the porch and stuff.
Michael said he's just down the road in Calhoun and he's saving up money for one of our knives.
Out freaking standing. I know actually a couple of guys really well that live in Calhoun. I don't want to name drop, but
Brawny paper towel guy.
that's what he looks like on the thing.
Plate carrier setups.
That's mine. Mine's an RTS tactical. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll just point. Where's the pointer?
Tim, what do you think of UHMWPE plates for body armor?
You know, I'm looking into them a lot because I need lighter weight, because I'm running class 4s in here because I want to stop 7.62, and that's effing heavy. I've heard a lot about good things, because you can do those. They're lighter weight, and then you can wear like a slick, just regular body armor. It'll be cooler, you know. I like that idea. But man, armor is expensive, especially right now with WW3 ready to kick off at any minute.
What do you think is a good med kit from Ryan Henley?
I use the My Medics. I know they're spendy, but that's what I carry. You can look up the refill kits, like Rhino Rescue makes one, but they're a freaking communist-owned company. But the IFAC, which is the Marine Corps terminology, a lot of people probably don't even know that. In individual field first aid kit. I don't know what the K stands for. Maybe, yeah, kit. Anyway, refill kits are good. Some of those come with a lot of extra crap. But this carrier.
Ryan Kerr says he's new to the channel and stream. Good morning, everyone. Good
morning, sir.
Welcome.
Who makes this? This is High Speed Gear, I think. Yeah, so this is the High Speed Gear med pouch. I freaking love, because it pulls out and it doubles and folds open, and it's got room for an extra tourniquet on the top. I've started running the High Speed Gear mag pouches. I don't know why I'm hitting them so much on my carrier, because I can fit AR-10 and AR-15 mags in the back, because I run a heavy sometimes. Now that SIG decided to send me the Spear a couple weeks ago, and then I was doing it originally for my Creedmoors, my 6.5, but that's a PRS, so it's effing heavy.
Is that Yosemite Sam?
Where? Wait, there is a Yosemite Sam.
I think they're talking about you.
No, but there's a picture. Oh no, that's that guy.
Oh, okay. I thought they said you look like.
They probably do. Does he wear flannel?
Honey, turn your back forward.
They're asking questions about the plate carrier. Anyway, this High Speed Gear pouches, 3 in the front, and then they have the pistol pouches in the front, but I only run 1 extra pistol mag on this side, and then I'll run like a Leatherman here, and then this is kind of open, because I don't want to freaking, when I come up and shoulder my rifle, it was pulling this mag out and throwing it. See, that's the universal symbol for throwing the mag. And then that's just a radio carrier. High Speed Gear RTS tactical plate carrier, which I really like because it's awesome. T.Kell tack bag. O positive is my blood type. If you want to donate blood, just send it through the mail. Don't do that.
I have that weird RH negative blood type.
Yeah, she's got RH negative, so she'll die before she gets blood.
No, they say that our blood type, like there's all these weird conspiracy theories that says that we came from monkeys.
Yeah, rhesus monkeys.
That explains why I'm so weird.
Yeah, she's not weird. She is not weird. But yeah, so that's my plate carrier. But I just got in the mail yesterday. My freaking, if anybody gives a crap to see it, I'll show you. If not, we'll just talk about knives. But the Haley Strategic.
Honey, you're gonna annoy people with constantly doing that pointer line.
But I'm animated as shit. You know, there's a lot of people on the YouTube that say keep your hands still.
You look like you're doing baton twirling.
No. This is only one finger. It needs to be the middle finger, because I would do like.
Chad, is she also descended from monkeys? His wife is RH neg also, he said.
Uh-oh.
Just kidding.
It is. They say it's from rhesus. Some perverted freaking scientist.
Tim had a lot of coffee this morning, LOL.
I just started on the edition. Sunday's the only day I have more coffee past 6 a.m.
Yeah, you always wake up late. Like you're tired on Sundays. It's weird.
And just so we can clarify, late for me is 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Literally, like I don't set an alarm and I'm stupid and I just wake the F up between 3 and 4. Except for Sundays is 5, which is weird. It's like God knows that this hyper dude. Only 2 cups of coffee all day and I'm this hyper.
Someone asked earlier about your favorite knife for a petite woman. Hunter Price. What knife is best for a small woman to carry? Was thinking of the Piranha.
The Piranha is very popular for small, medium, large humans. I mean, it's a really good one because you can add the ring grip if you want retention. That would be a good choice.
We have somebody that's on a lot, that Vicky, that says she's petite and she likes the Piranha
over the reverse Tonto.
Yeah, the reverse Tonto handle was a little big. She said
that it was. That's the first time that somebody said it was big. So we cater to all humans, artists, all the way up to all. Yeah. Nobody bit on the chest rig, so we're just gonna move on. We're not gonna talk about that. I am super jazzed.
A couple people. Andre Barthels said, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name right, but said that he likes the Haley Strategic.
Man, me too. I got the flat pack too, so that I could.
Honey, stop.
Well, I have to check this because the kids are up there by themselves. We got to make sure there's no intruders, usurpers, falsifiers. I got all this shit and I'm training like all the time in the outside. So,
show the chest rig, people said.
All right, we're going to do it. So I waited and waited for Black Multicam and they finally came back in stock. So this is the Haley Strategic flat pack. This little guy, and it's effing awesome because you can expand it from this small size to freaking huge. So it'll get massive front and back pockets. These both expand, but anyway. So when you open it, I've got the heavy. I don't even know if you can see this crap. So inside the backpack, it's a normal backpack, but then you've got the little freaking test rig. This is the coolest thing on planet Earth. So you're turning from backpack to a chest rig with a backpack, and there's a water bladder in this damn thing. It's insane. So you'll hear the noises. I'm just clicking it together.
Well, they can't see what you're doing.
I know, because
you need a table.
Yeah, well, they can just hear the noises. You can imagine what's going on.
Congrats, Tim. Is that the plus?
No, actually, I was going to get the plus.
Wait, you're going to mess with your microphone.
It'll be all right. The microphone can live his life. But no, not the plus. Obviously didn't get this size.
Watch your microphone because you're going to make
I see it. Here. So then everything is already kind of pre-set up. Oops, I have these all jacked up, but whatever. So anyway, then you can just select whichever size AR or 10 or 15. And then you got mag pouches. I just set up the IFAC and all that crap here. And then this is where, and I love the fact that it's super freaking lightweight. And I got the wing. Actually, I got both wings, but I didn't like the one on the right side. And
Travis says you can set that micro rig to attach to a plate carrier.
Yeah, I know. And I got all the little clips to do it, to attach it to my thing, because I freaking love the Haley Strategic setups. This is too high. I just realized that. I didn't get done setting it up. So not going to work. That's too high. It doesn't make sense. It's like up in my throat. Hold on while I draw. Anyway, so.
He said you helped him make up his mind. He was looking for a while and debated.
Man. The heavy is cool because you can get these M2 inserts.
That's the Haley Strategic.
This is the Haley Strategic. The heavy's got 4 rows. It's for a heavy weapon, so 308. But you get these M4 inserts, and you can run both. And then it catches. It's really neat. And Travis Haley is a recon Marine, so we bleed the same blood. Anyway, freaking neat stuff, right? I like how just you can leave it in the vehicle, and it just turns back into a backpack. I like it. It's real neat, man. I like it a lot.
Is that going to be part of your? You said you were going to try to do a bug out bag video.
Yeah, this is like I've got it set up. The contents are more like a 24-hour bag.
Okay.
Where I've got a little bit of food and rain gear and crap in here. Well, this is more of like
What holster are you wearing? I see you got leather on today.
Yeah, I'm wearing my Urban Carry lock leather. I'm all kind of earthy today, you know. We're going paper towel guy. I'm
paper towel guy.
Brawny and leather. But I mean, and then it goes right back to a backpack. Freaking awesome.
Travis says he met Travis at SHOT Show a few years back. Inserts work good for me so far.
Yeah, I was they were weird, doing weird crap this morning, but like really having to jerk the ARs out, but we'll see. I'm gonna maybe, well, not today. It's 19 degrees. I'm not going to the range today.
SR said maybe I was thinking of Yukon Cornelius.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. I got my knife and my pistol on my side. Oh, I need a pickaxe. Yosemite said they're both gingers. I see how you get confused. But yeah, this is the Urban Carry lock leather, which I really like, and I'm rocking the no optic, no light, straight up iron sights, but it is still the Legion 365. So yeah, I'm looking all gray man, bearded, freaking mountain man today, because we do live on a mountain, so I guess it fits. And if I were to run down to the range, it's like this from here.
So that all you were doing this morning?
That's it.
When I didn't see you all morning?
I know. What were you doing?
I was doing, you know, what I do out there in the yard.
Yeah. Doing your exercising, and
I was dancing around in my puffy jacket looking crazy like an Eskimo.
Yeah, 19 degrees. Well, at that time it was like 9.
Doing a little Bollywood.
Doing a little Bollywood dancing. I would love to see that in a puffy jacket.
It looked crazy. I was like, if the neighbors see me, they're gonna think I look crazy.
They already think we're crazy as hell anyway. It's fine.
Yep.
That's good. I don't care. You know, you do what you want to do, woman. Yeah, even wearing the black hat, like just all clandestine today. Like I just wanted to wear different clothes.
Freeland said, I literally live in Mountaintop, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Did you write him back?
Did I?
I don't know.
No. No. Because it was like 10 different sentences spaced out, requiring 10 different answers. And remember when I read it, I was on the phone with Emery. And then I said, hey, Emery, let me send this to you. And what does it say? Because he's Israeli, so he speaks Hebrew. And he's like, oh, he really freaking liked that engraving. So there may be a project in the works using that. Why am I doing this?
No, I was talking about something about you were supposed to ask the SIG guy.
Oh, well, look, I answered that portion back, and then he answered me back about that. That's not what he had found, but I'll have to see what Whedon says, because that's, I mean, he has vintage 220s and stuff too, like his personal stuff, and 228s and all kind of stuff. So I don't know.
What'd you tell me? You said something about his gun. You were like, said you wanted that so bad.
The 220?
Yeah.
F yeah, man. I want a 220. I'm pretty sure he told me he has a 220 before. Like, who doesn't? Man.
Does anyone have an accomplice stash for sale from Stephen Clayton Jr.? We don't even have
one. I have one.
Yeah, we have one.
Yeah. And I believe he asked me for that this week. And I was like,
Did you just do a trade with him?
Yeah. For my personal MR.
Oh, you should ask people if they sent us a knife. Like, we got this weird knife in the mail and we have no idea who sent it.
Yeah, so
and it wasn't, you know, I know some people
from a retailer in Louisiana. So I don't know for sure. We have a lot of people in Louisiana. I don't want to guess, but
if you're on here and you sent this,
what was the name of it?
Say
again.
Well, at first I was thinking maybe like they sent it to you thinking you were like a knife reviewer.
Influencer?
Yeah, like an influencer thing. But then it came from
a retailer.
Yeah.
Like on the package. And the Stonefish, it's a Wee knife, right? Did I say that? Wee. or Civivi.
I
Well,
would say we could give it away, but if somebody intentionally got that for you, I don't
yeah,
wanna give
somebody got
away.
it for me. I don't want to do that, but it's the Stonefish. It's not a bad design. Funny story. All right, we're gonna try out this new lighting and zooming feature.
Yeah, does that look better, y'all? He was messing around with the lighting this morning.
Hopefully, it did something where it actually focuses on the stupid thing and not my stupid face because I put lighting on the light.
I think it looks better on my end.
Okay, good.
Hopefully for
So it's the
them too.
Stonefish, and then I was looking on the side, and it says ME Design, and I'm like, is that Imler? So I looked it
Will
up.
B just said I talked to Mike Imler. He knows who sent it, but you called Mike and he didn't, or you texted him and he didn't know who sent it.
He didn't. Imler knows who sent it,
That's what.
or did Imler send it?
No, Will B said he knows who sent it.
Was it Will B? He said Mike does.
Yeah.
He didn't. Let me look at my text.
No, when you asked Mike, he said he didn't know who sent
Well,
it.
he didn't say, because I asked him straight up.
Oh, Will B said he didn't know then. He knows now. Who sent it?
Oh, Imler didn't.
He knows who sent it though. He didn't know it when he texted you, but he knows now, is what Will B said.
Well, why didn't he text me and tell me? Figured it out. Doofus. But yeah, I thought it was weird. I was like, and I figured that out on my own because like, ME is that Imler? I didn't know he did a blade with Wii knives.
Yeah, he had asked for y'all to do one.
Yeah, he wants to do a dagger version of this. So it would make sense that he would have sent it, but then I kind of put it out there like some anonymous human sent me this blade. No idea. But
Michael skates, I've never owned a Wii Civivi, but Chinese kind of has a bad rep. Are they worth a damn?
here's the thing about Civivi and Wii.
They're great.
They have really, really done well with quality.
Hey, Tanya.
And kind of dispelled that whole, I hate to say it. I really hate to say it because what they can do by using communist labor is sell a knife that's of high quality for a really,
you
really good
not
price.
to do that for principle.
Yeah,
not
for me,
it's
a principle thing. But I mean, the fit and finish. I mean, my sheaths are better, but as far as a sheath, it's a good quality. The grinds, the feel. I mean, one, Mike did a great job on it, Imler, on the design, and I haven't tested the steel, so I don't know the heat treat, but
hey, did that light just die?
no.
Oh, okay.
See?
Sorry, I thought it looked like it got
I've got it plugged in.
Hey, it's working better.
Good. So
Zachary Schmidt sent the knife. Who is that?
Zachary Schmidt, is he a patron?
I don't know.
Does he know Imler? Did he want me to have it?
He might be a patron.
I recognize the
like
name.
a familiar name. Okay, cool. Well, that was nice.
Yeah. Thanks, Zachary. Are you watching? I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe it was like, hey,
check this out.
Check this out because he wants to do a dagger with you. He does want to do a dagger version of this. So I'm gonna check it out. I mean, hell, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the Agent series.
You got a lot of collaborations.
Process. And one of those is the collab, the first in that, and then we've got 3 more on the Op series that are coming. We've got the Skeleton Skinner that's supposed to be coming. You know, only 8 knives.
Winston Cobretti says T.Kell and Imler collaboration would be money.
Yeah, I know some of Michael's background in the tier communities, but I don't know how many other blades he's made. It's because I didn't start out as a knife guy. Like I love knives, obviously, because I make them, but I wasn't like a huge fan of all these knife makers, so I don't really know who a lot of them are.
Stephen Clayton says he's looking forward to the kukri with Umberto.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one too. That's 9. Where are we at? 10 now?
Yeah, the problem is too many collabs, not
too many collabs, not enough machines.
To get them
yeah, because I have to design aesthetically. People will send designs and then we'll talk through it, but then it's got to balance. The handle's got to feel correct. 99% of the time, a picture on a piece of paper does not translate into something that you could hold with your hands. So then that process begins. Then I love it. And then I go, all right, let's make it. And then the machinist screams and yells and cusses because I can't do it. I can't make it. I can't make my stuff. Did we show? We didn't. The sheath. The new sheaths.
We showed them on Patreon.
Showed a picture. Or did we do a video?
We just showed a picture on Patreon. We didn't show
Let's
the
show it.
actual video.
All right, so Zachary, thank you. I feel like you might be a patron. I recognize the name. So it goes on the wall. It's not a giveaway. Sorry, guys. All right.
Gator Aaron, and that's when people turn to Chinese manufacturers. Yeah, it is tempting, but Tim will not do it.
No, I won't.
I've told him to do it, but he says
yeah. I'm like I can't do that. I can't. You guys don't understand that they have declared open war on us, and I kind of principally stand for not allowing open war against America.
Yeah, I do agree.
It's just I have to pay my guys a living wage. It's not a knock on their quality. I do really, really intensely dislike the fact that I have already found one of my blades, and then I talked to another maker this week that's found one of their blades that was completely ripped off by a Chinese company, and it's on Temu, and you're like, what in the F, man? That doesn't mean that everybody is unscrupulous, but it is more about a monetary gain. And then I could not stomach paying a person that is socially and economically pinned down by the government to have to do the work, and they can't earn a living wage unless they get enough social credit points. That's just sick to me. So the quality that they can do is great.
Lots of people have been asking over and over if you've got the sheath for the FLN with you. And
no.
Have they been shipped and things like that?
No. So I had to get some help on the sheath just from a design aspect because it was tough. So we got a few prototypes done, but the retention was like a ½ pound, and I need that around 3 to 4 pounds. So I think mañana I'll have the sheath completely nailed down. Then we'll rip out the 400. Then we'll start sending. I need to do a freaking update.
Yeah, send an email.
I need to do an update. Like my friend that owns Lionheart Pistols, he's doing a cool thing where every week, because they're like 6 months behind on delivering that pistol.
A lot of people are saying they're okay with getting blades from Taiwan versus China.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, all the major Axis, well, not Axis powers anymore. We're past World War II, but all the Western countries are saying that China will take over Taiwan in 2027. Factually, you got to look at the fact that they've ramped their military up, and Xi Jinping straight up told us a couple weeks ago, I'm going to take it. So Taiwan, depending on what the Western world does, may be Chinese unless we step in, which we said we would, and then it's all going to be made in China anyway under the communist regime. But I will say that some of, like, for instance, Vortex, they have some Chinese versions of some of their scopes that are incredible. They're super high-end stuff. It's Japanese glass is really good. But, I mean, you know, just because they speak Mandarin doesn't mean they don't have the capabilities to do quality stuff. It's just, for me, I can't fund their tyranny against us. Like that, they want to kill America. So I'm just like, I can't, for a cheaper version of a knife, I just can't do it, man.
How's Ops Hawk production going?
Nickel boron. They're at nickel boron. Actually, they probably.
Yeah, but that's just a tiny batch, like of 30.
39 to be exact, of which I think 30 are going to be okay.
That we're waiting.
Right. So half of those are already going to be going out. There's some minor differences because we did a different way of making this batch. We're going to have to ask the people that were waiting if they're okay with it. Basically, there's no jimping.
So about the sheaths.
They're done. We just gotta get the retention better.
You were about to start talking about the new sheaths.
I'm just trying to make sure we answer all the questions that are being asked before I move on to my freaking ADD.
We just sent those to wait, did we just get back the TS-87s, or we just sent them to?
We got 99% of them back. So There were 102 orders on those, and we got 96 back.
Any of them were any blimmed?
I doubt it, because it's a screwdriver. So
Well, is Jesse keeping that one he sharpened, or he just did it for fun?
he just did it because the tip was bent.
Well, because Hunter asked for a blim if we had any.
It's sharp. I mean, it's so thick. It's like a 54 Rockwell, so you could literally drive it through a car door.
A lot of people ask for it sharpened.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could do that. Just charge a few extra bucks because we don't sharpen those. So then I've got to pay the guy, my employee, to sharpen them. We are struggling sharpening those damn FLMs.
John White says, I'll pay double for American made. American by birth, Southern by the grace of God. We buy American made when it's possible. Can't
That's
support communism.
You know, I agree with that sentiment because it's just, I don't know. Yes, all of the 9 designs and all the issues that we're having with manufacturing and production could be solved with a couple of emails because they reach out and have sent me samples of my shit that is very good quality. We can do this for you. And I'm like, that's pretty shitty that you did that. But I don't know. It's a moral thing for me to not have my name on stuff that I had absolutely jack shit to do with. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then what they do to their workers, it sucks. It's not nice. They don't do nice things to people.
Roz says, I'd rather buy 1 or 2 T.Kell knives per year that are made in U.S. versus more knives made in China.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the prices of some of our competitors that are kind of in this space, like this Emler blade, it retailed originally before they cleared it out for more than what we sell our blades for. So it's like $5 more. But they're using CPM. That's a CPM steel. So I don't know, look, I'm not gonna do it. I won't do it. I won't make them in China.
So yeah, talk about the sheaths because when they mentioned the op talk, it made me think. I didn't know if you were going to do it for the Piranha and the op talk also.
Yeah, that's going to have to be more of a redesign on those. It will come to all of the blades. Damn, yeah, I put a DCC clip on this thing. It won't let go of my body. Damn. If y'all want these things to hold on, put a discreet carry. Order that. All right.
There's something sticky on there.
Where? Oh. No, it's grab like have teeth.
No, there's like a little spot on it because you've got the lighting so good you can see it. And there's something on there.
That's just a piece of my belly fat that's stuck to it. All right, so
that looks pretty sweet.
You guys were asking on Patreon about doing these rivets in black. I just got confirmation that they're going to do them in black. So we will be the first.
Somebody just said sheath to sheath comparison, and I just grabbed you one.
So these have the welds. These have the micro rivets. And when we showed some of the previews of them, some people thought they
put
were...
them one on top of the other so they'd be more in focus.
They were Uggo?
Yeah. Lower.
There you go. All right, so they were kind of ugly, but that's because they were really thick and I hadn't ground everything down and rounded and sanded it and made it all beautiful. But it's going to take 2 weeks to get these little micro rivets made in black. And to my knowledge, we'll be the first in the country to get them, which is freaking awesome. They got to plate them. When you guys know, if you've had enough Kidex with these black, they're going to turn brass over time anyway, because they all do. But initially, they'll all be solid black. So that we got that confirmation. So width-wise, this is actually narrower than the original because we can use less material because these rivets are smaller than the weld itself and they will never, ever break. So I'm curious to see what everybody thinks about aesthetically. You can imagine it in black instead of two-tone like this. I freaking love it because you can run soft loops through this guy. We're trying to find hardware where we could be able to put that inverted, where you could get a small clip on that side, but we'll see. UltiClip is trying to come up with something for us. That'd be awesome.
I like them.
I love them. Look. Oh.
I like that they'll be uniformed because Some of our sheets have better retention than others, and some of them
Yeah,
do a little
and
bit of work.
this welding thing that I came up with is incredible, but I don't understand it. I mean, the process is exactly the same, and sometimes they'll last a million years and never break, and then sometimes they pop, and it's odd.
Well, you also said that
I love them.
well, you said the piranha, you'd like to change the piranha.
Yeah, piranha needs more retention. Opshawk needs more retention. So as we step through, so which ones are done already? I'm sure somebody's going to ask that. Raiders are done. Nighthawks are done. Strikers are done right now. So I'm pretty sure that we're going to be able to have all the stuff that was ordered in January, except for the piranhas right now. We haven't figured it out yet in this new sheath with black rivets.
Is that going to be with the redesign? You think you might redesign the piranha and offer it?
Yeah, because what I want to do with I don't have a piranha sheath in here. You don't have one by you, do you? Shut your face, stupid cat.
Lady Picture Show got the Huntsman that they won last week and said it was very comfortable, and wife was surprised at how light and comfortable it was in hand.
Yeah, so if you don't have any of our other blades, that is the exact same handle platform as the Night Stalkers, the Night Shades, the Night Hawk. Everything with a Night in the name has that same exact handle.
Jay Blaney likes the brass and wants to know if that will still be an option.
Or solid brass, Jay? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because I was dumb and didn't know we could get them in black, and I ordered 4,000 of the brass big rivets. So we got to find a way to use them. But I have what I think is a really cool idea.
Chad Taylor says, what is the Agent series going to look like? Ed Barkley, $20. Woohoo!
Woo, what
All
up?
I know is I can't freaking wait to get my first T.Kell knife. I ordered the Night Stalker. Thank you. And thank you for the $20.
Yeah, man. Hey, look. Yeah, I'm not saying it anyway. Night Stalkers are coming along really well, BT dubs. Rainier is like Emler just texted me.
Okay, cat, go away.
He said he figured it out. I guess somebody told him it was Zach, one of my YouTube subscribers. Thanks, Michael. I don't know if you're watching me right now, but anyway, you guys know I'm freaking retarded. So if I get text in the middle of the show, I think it's the camera's going off, and I'm always going to look. And then DeRozier's likes to be exactly like I would be and screw with people that have attention problems, shiny stuff. Sending me pictures of squirrels and shit.
Yeah, Hunter, that's the thing. Some of the piranha sheets are tighter than others because with the handmade process, you put the weld in a spot, and if it's in a different spot slightly on the next one, it's going to fit a little tighter.
And look, when you melt Kidex, you have to wait for it to cure. It has to get back into that solid state. We worked with Kidex on this process, and it was super cool and super revolutionary, and it works incredibly well when it works, but there's too much room for user error. But the reason I came up with that,
when you do it, it looks perfect every time. But when we try to train the guys to do it, it's not as good as yours.
Yeah, they're like, go fast, go fast, go fast. I'm like, these all look like shit. Thanks for wasting $13 per cost in a sheath times your payroll 50 that you screwed up. I'm really happy to have just shit away $4,000 worth of Kidex. Thanks. Try harder next time.
Tommy boy, I want one of your blades so bad. It's just every time I get close to saving something, money comes up where I need the money. But I love your blades so much. Hopefully one day soon. That's kind of why we try to give them away. So
yep,
hopefully people that have never gotten a blade or need a blade can win one.
We'll try. How many people we got on this stream today?
180.
180. Woo! There's more and more people each week, so your chances get.
Well, there's more people when I announce a giveaway. People.
Oh.
Is this your man cave from Casey Curtis?
Yeah, kind of.
It is kind of his man cave.
It started out as the office. So over here is my computer. And then out there was where we used to do most of the work. So just outside the door, like on the other side of this wall is the rest of the shop. And then right there is a giant steel door that's like, takes a bulldozer to get through. And we're surrounded by concrete. And then outside up here is where we used to do the work. So Camera Wife started, I guess this time last year coming in. Was it last year or year before? And helping with shipping because I just couldn't do it. and she took over the office, but the armament has always been in here. So, you know, there's.
What do you think is the best combo to order for the Raider, like the scale color from Michael Wilson?
I always have liked the OD green on the Raider. I always do it. I don't know why. I'll try everything else. I had Warrior for a while.
Yeah, you probably do use OD the most out of all of them.
I don't know why. Olive gray. I guess the Marine Corps probably. I just love that color because it's muted and I like it. But popularity wise, I think Warrior is really popular. Multicam is crazy popular. All the new swirl stuff, Gray Man, and Black are the most popular. We really don't sell a whole lot of OD green. What now?
Oh, I just always laugh at Hoffpair. He just is like our little class.
Yeah, he's like, I got in so much trouble in high school for doing that crap all the time. I'm such a smart ass.
DeRozier says, Tim, do you still have the oven setup you used in the basement?
Yeah. Well, it's not in the basement. It's out in the
anymore.
old shop. Because now that area out there is kind of turned into everybody's little hobby room. So the girls have a sewing machine in there, and then Camera Wife has got some of her stuff in there, and then I've got my armory, basically, where I do all my gunsmithing and all my tools are out there. So it's not, but in the original shop, if you look back at those old videos where I'm like sticking out to here and a beard down to here, that's where the heat treat oven and the tempering oven and all that crap is still out there.
I think they were talking about the scales. I think with the scales, different colors look good on different blades. Like the bigger blades, like the FMF, wood grain and multicam, like those colors on the FMF. When I see like a regular plain color on there, I'm like, no, it needs wood grain.
Yep.
It needs multicam.
I've said that every time. I have BDU on my FMF, but that's because we ran out of wood grain and we had to send it. I'm hoping that this stupid light lets this stuff focus.
I think it's been looking good.
Okay, good. So we put basically a product light next to the camera, so it should help. But anyway, that's BDU, Black and OD. So I'm with her though.
Yeah, Hunter says larger blades. I love the wood grain Warrior multicam. Yeah, and then like the Night Stalker grips, I like the swirls, like the red and black and the blue and black and the purple and black.
I don't have any of those over here in the swirls. Gray Man, this has been a popular color too. This is an original shape Bushman, but not Emler's.
Yeah, Gray Man's awesome.
I think I'll probably put Gray Man on my Haley Strategic loadout blade because that's a black multicam. You know, I just wanted something that was like that I could wear on the range.
And I really like Midnight a lot too. It's kind of underrated.
Such a popular color. Well, kind of, sort of ish. What is Emler like bombing my live now? Let me see. Yes, I was watching the live. I have no attention problems. Well, I do have attention problems.
What's your favorite EDC flashlight from Rob Mezzatesta?
I've been carrying the Surefire Stiletto consistently for over a year. This is the Stiletto Pro, which is the aluminum housing. I think it's only 1,000 lumens on the Pro, but the candela is so freaking high on this thing. But it's all aluminum, and I like that it's flat. Like it just sits in my pocket really well.
Do you have any blue jean micarta you can hold up for somebody that asked?
I just saw it over here.
Hunter is like, what? Tim not using an Olight?
Yeah. Yeah, man, I tried that Surefire Stiletto, and it is wicked. So that's, can you tell that it's blue jean micarta from the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You got multicam that people can see?
Yes, on this Guardian over here.
Dennis Ackerman said Dawson Knives made an FLN with a paracord handle.
What?
Maybe he just means like a karambit or something. I don't know.
That'll be interesting because now I want to Google it because we would have some serious conversations. You know what's going to happen right now?
What?
Look at the color of these screws.
Oh yeah, everybody's been asking that. Mark Kane, $49.99. Woohoo!
Thanks, brother.
Looking forward to receiving my first two. Waiting on my Gideon and OD Green Raider. Thanks for creating this family of ours. You're
Thanks,
welcome.
man. You guys really are like our family. Look at that multicam. This is an original.
I like because people can actually see the colors.
Guardian.
Yeah, brimstone's a great color too.
Hell yeah, it is. Do I have a brimstone over there? The colors on my wall changed mostly because camera wife was like, "Hey, we're out of whatever," and I saw one in your office and I stole it because our daughter, when she does her computer work, she still uses my office. So I guess when somebody asked if this was a man cave, that's
Dennis Ackerman. No, actually wrapped in paracord. But you said an FLN. What do you mean? It looks like Tim's FLN, or just a different type of knife?
Well, you know, that'd be very interesting if they did. Because me and somebody would have a serious conversation. You know what I'm talking about?
Hunter said no, just a karambit.
Okay, cool. That makes me feel better because I would be like, I lost $32,000. I know they're supposed to be in the trash. It's might dig them out like dumpster diving and then wrap them up.
Can you show the carbon fiber grips? H. Christian, this is for Tim's Red Crayon Fund. $10. Woohoo!
I'm out. I'm fresh out. Green are my favorite crayons.
Okay, they're saying it's a karambit. Does not look half as good.
Okay, so here's brimstone somebody asked about.
The person that just asked about the laser etching, can you redo that? Because I missed it.
Oh, look at this damn original Defender. There's one, I repeat, one set of carbon fiber grips in the Night Series grips. And there it is. Whoa. One ever in the existence of Earth. Man, can you tell it's carbon fiber?
Yeah, they look good. They look like a rock or something.
They're freaking awesome, man. I love them.
No, Timu didn't steal one of our knives. It was somebody he was talking to that's in the industry.
Yeah,
that makes a folder, and
he
they
showed it to
off the folder.
It looks well. We saw
like
somebody
for it.
made our Bushman.
Yeah, we did have a Chinese company make the Bushman, and
I
they
guess
also ripped off the suspenders, but they didn't do it on Timu that we know of.
Brimstone. Brimstone.
That matches your shirt.
Can't see it. It's camo. I think it'd be cool as hell if you could get some freaking plaid camo. I guess Emmer's enjoying the fact that I have ADD. And...
Let's do a giveaway. Let's test out our giveaway tool.
What a nice guy.
I'm going to give away a hat. So
Zach is giving Michael.
Show your hat. Show the camo hat.
Yeah. I was going to try to give away a black hat since I was wearing a black hat. And she said nobody likes them. So.
Oh, well, they can I'd rather have black.
I'm wearing black today because I'm just in the black mood. There it is. So this is the first run that we did of these with the Coyote tan of our logo in there, and I thought that was freaking awesome. I think I'm gonna do that with the OD green too. What do you think? You guys tell me. You know. So look, you can put your name tapes here, a flag on that side, a flag on that side, and I don't know, a horn on the top. I have no idea why they put Velcro up top.
The word is camo, C-A-M-O.
Camouflage.
All lowercases. I should have done the hashtag, but I didn't.
Cool. So this will go up on our display from Zach. I hope Zach is watching. Thank you, Zach. I love it when people send stuff that they like, because that to me is like the ultimate. I like this. I want to share it with you, kind of thing. And one thing, Michael, I know you're watching.
I felt very comfortable when I picked it up.
And she can vouch for that too, Emler. That's exactly what I said. I said, "Damn."
Now I will say that when I pick up other people's knives, I always think they feel heavy.
Typically, yeah.
And it's because yours are so well balanced. But I do like it, and I think it's very comfortable.
Yeah, I think they could have done. This is not Michael's thing. This is them not. They should have taken some weight out of the ass. Maybe taper ground.
Make sure that you don't let your
But
hold on, let me tell them this. When you're entering in the word camo, I should have done the hashtag, but just make sure that it's all lower cases and it doesn't autocorrect to camp. because then you won't get entered. So
Ooh,
make sure it's all lowercase.
great lines though, right? I don't say that either. She can vouch that I said it when I picked it up. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was surprised at how comfortable the
That
handle
explains,
felt.
well, I don't even know. I've just wondered how in the world he got that done. Like, how do you, you know, I think I'm a pretty good knife designer, but I said all of our stuff sells out. So I guess there's no reason for me to do something with another company, right? And it's a CPM too. That's one thing. I can't heat treat CPM. So you got to go to China apparently to get CPM.
What's that, like a powder metallurgy?
Yeah, crucible powder metallurgy. Emler! The jerk face.
What?
I love your ADHD. Yeah. Welcome to the family. Everybody does that shit all the time. DeRosiers will send me pictures of a squirrel because he knows I'm a squirrel.
Did you bring your book, your
Yeah.
design book? Because somebody asked earlier about what the agent series looks like. And I don't know if you have a picture.
I finalized Agent 001 Friday. Finalized it. It's coming along pretty quickly. I have no idea when the hell it'll be in production. I would like to, for Bob DeMarco's sake, get that out before Blade, but I have no effing idea if that's even possible.
All right, is everybody done entering? I'm about to do the drawing.
Kirkland kombucha. Isn't that what this is? Yeah. I like weird stuff.
Any last entrant enters camo.
Oh, and another thing. Emler launched a new channel. Go check it out. No, I didn't have a chance to watch your video because I get
Chance.
800.
Chance
text
won the
a day.
hat.
Chance.
He's got a little picture of, what character is that? Is that Yoda? I don't know. Is that Yoda? I don't know.
She's not a Star Wars fan. So if it's, probably is Yoda.
Chance, if you won,
Look.
Congratulations. Send us an email and we'll get you squared away.
Look.
We need your address and stuff.
There's a little Yoda bead someone sent me.
Yeah, I think that's him. Wait, no, it's not. That's not him. I don't know who that is.
Look, it's a bead. Yoda has a poop hole. Yeah, man. Weird. I was going to talk about that memory that I had yesterday, but let's not.
Ooh. Tactical baby Yoda. I was right.
Nice. Congratulations, sire, Chance. Did I complain about SIG when they sent me this freaking 365 Legion? The factory iron sights were off by 4 inches. I mean, I love the pistol. Don't get me wrong, but that was kind of weird. I've been seeing some reviews pop up now of that pistol. I should have done a review on it because I was like one of the first people in the country to have one, and it's incredible. Incredible. Let's just face it. It's incredible. What are you doing?
I'm just reading the comments.
Okay, I didn't know if there were questions.
Nope.
Questions, comments, moans and groans.
So were you able to show the agents or you don't have them in there?
Oh, the drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. Ooh, there's that other top secret stuff. I'm going to throw this cat. I'm going to use that.
Playing with that night guard.
I'm going to use that Emler and I'm going to skewer this cat on camera.
Mike Garcia, what are all of the laser etching design patterns available for blades? And what's the process to get a design etched on a knife when purchasing?
So if it's, we don't have a mechanism to show all of the ones I've ever done. Here's the Agent 001. When did I sketch this? August of last year. Is that in the right spot?
Yeah.
All right. So that's the Agent 001. What's changed about it? So I went with 3 screw holes so that you could do the lanyard tie thing here. And you'll see this. The Bushman has this slight little swell right here to hit the fat part of your hand and also to push it into your grip more in reverse. And you can see all these erasure marks where I wanted to really get that grip correct. But what we're going to do is we're going to push this up more and lose this jimping. so that we get a really positive retention, and that's going to be double-edged. I guess we can not, but it's going to be a 165 thick. We did that so that I could have that diamond shape on that blade for stability with piercing.
People are liking the Warncliffe too.
That's the Warncliffe on the combatant. That is actually in process too. So that's the combatant handle, and then this dips down right there. This thing, wait, I have it. I have a proto. Well, not sharp, just the profile. Stand by. Let me walk out in the other shop. I meant to show these on the live.
Roz asked if you might blog about your firearm and body armor ideas and setup at some point.
Blog? Is that
blog.
what you said?
Yeah, blog.
Oh, I need to. If we could pay somebody to just
Yeah, we just don't have any time
to listen to me while I yammer on.
Yeah, you just need to have somebody transcribe it for you.
Our daughter could do it. She's a writer. All right. So here's this. Without a bevel. That's the profile, and then testing the, man, that bitch is bad. See what we did is you've got this really aggressive roundover, a break on it, and then here too. So it's going to be nearly a full flat grind, but then I don't know if you can see. You can tell me, camera wife. Right along here, there's a. I put an actual bevel, so a 20 thousandths bevel to stabilize this tip some. So when we do that full grind, hopefully it won't be as brittle as a standard Warnie. So that's the Warnie. This is the redesign of the original combatant. Nothing different other than we added the jimping and then broke this edge really heavy because there were, I noticed it too. It would kind of dig into your finger right there. Now it won't. And then this. Oh, a Tonto. Uh-oh, I'm showing black screws again.
KC Curtis, it really just depends. He said, when you make a knife, how long do you carry it before you make it production?
Yeah, she answered that correctly. It depends on whether or not, oh, crap.
What?
My stupid, I had the camera in here is going apes. Let me just turn it
I
off.
love my striker, and T.Kell knives treated me so well. I'm 70, and this will be my first and possibly last fixed blade, unless I buy another T.Kell. Great company. Thank you
Thanks,
so
Jim.
much.
What an honor, man. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah, thanks for letting us make your sheath right. I know it wasn't working for you the first couple of times.
Oops. Sorry. But we always make
Hopefully
it right.
with our new sheath design, we'll have
that should eliminate all of that.
problems
Did anybody have
on
any questions about
inconsistencies.
those combatants coming?
Everybody loves them. They want them. They want you to give them away today.
Well, I don't have those done yet.
Hello, Jessica Campbell.
Guten Morgen. Is that correct? Is that how you do that?
Sheath happens. Pretty fly for a while. That's your next t-shirt.
That's it. Sheath happens. Dare I flip through the magical book of knife designs to Friday, Mrs. Camera? Let's talk about a conversation that happened Friday morning. I was in.
Wait, if you like it, I designed it. If you don't like it, it was Tim.
Okay. Fair. So, before I show this, we wanted to name Jared Neve's blade the Eviscera because Camera Wife came up with it because it's wicked, and in the right hands, that is exactly what the FLN will do. Because, well, I mean, just effing look at it. Nasty. So, Jared didn't like that idea. Whatever. Freaking Jared. So we went with as close as we could get to Felon, which is FLN. So we got the name Eviscera, and she comes to me Friday and goes, I have this, I don't know, what's the word? Desire? Not really. Want. Why haven't we designed? How come you haven't designed a knife with me yet? That's what happened. That's how it happened. I said, I have no idea. Because she has a very different perspective on how knives are used from a female perspective in a defensive use. Because every time I tried to make something for her in my early days of blade making, it just missed the mark always. And then she said, no, try this. And things like the Nightshade series that we cannot keep in stock came out of her input. So I'm like, hell yeah. What do you want to do? And she goes, I want to do a Wharncliffe, because she likes a Wharncliffe. She's a Warny girl. So she's like, I'm going to do a Wharncliffe, but I want neck knife Wharncliffe, small, lightweight, something that's really curvy, that looks awesome. And I want a Wharncliffe that you could wear as a necklace. And I went, okay. And I stopped her literally in the middle of talking. I said, wait. As I'm going down from the kitchen downstairs to grab my sketchbook and a pencil, I came back up and I started drawing. And then she goes, oh, that's it. I did it. Look at this effing thing. Holy shit. Am I excited to make this thing. This way?
Yeah, I think you can see it.
Woo! Nasty. So let's look at this. I don't know if it's in focus or not, but this little tail is kind of mimicking the ring without locking you in. So you'll have a 2-finger grip here and then this heavy thumb to really lock that thing in, and then a reverse grip. That's just going to push into this space between your fingers and really freaking lock you in. And then, I mean, it's a Wharncliffe. Oh, I can't hear anybody, so I have no idea. 125 Nitro V. She wanted Nitro V. So that's it. No more questions.
Like the MDV. What's that? Is that one that, is that a knife that looks like that?
More dead victims. Multiple density vibrations. My dumbass veteran. Am I getting anywhere close? Mini doofus.
Yeah, and I also said, you know, because Tim thinks that all the Cerakote colors and stuff are kind of silly, and I was like, let's do some Cerakote just for something different.
And what did anybody say? Everybody hates it?
People are liking it. A couple people said it's not their cup of tea. A couple people said it's cute.
We don't drink it, so that works.
Scallywag makes the MDV. So there's a knife out there that looks like that. That always happens.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Multi-density MDV.
Scallywag MDV. Brian Cara would call it the little prick. And it would be very small, like, so it'd be compliant
MDV
in most places. What was the overall length on that?
Just under 3 inches total. I don't want to see your stupid video on the MDV. Just show me the damn knife. Oh, we've seen that. I mean, it's the same but completely and utterly different. I mean, they're both made out of metal.
Oh, that's totally different. That's that one that Andre had, isn't it?
Yep. Andre, and then that dude who came by, that author that came by a couple weeks ago, he had one. People want me to make an MDV-ish type of thing, but Dynamis made something kind of similar to that too. And somebody had said just a minute ago that they like neck knives with the sheaths usually suck. That's the thing. The sheath's got to be right because you don't want it falling out when you're wearing it. Yeah, and you also don't want it to be so tight that it like snatches your neck down when you go to draw it. But we'll do a belt carry and a necklace carry sheath all in one. I mean,
we're getting the best Cerakoter out there in the business because Tim's like meticulous about hating bad quality Cerakote.
So we've got blades en route to them as a sample. It's the same company that's doing the new SIG in multicam. The new it's one of the MCXs. Blown Deadline. So that's who we're gonna try. Their
Scallywag is a great company. I have 2 of their knives. Yeah, I hear good things about them.
Yeah, I like I've only seen, I think the MDV is the only blade of theirs I've actually handled, but he's a Marine too, so you know I gotta give respect where it's due. I don't know a whole lot about them as a company, but I do know that a lot of their designs are kind of same mindset and background from military use and concealment type of stuff. So I would agree without really actually knowing what the hell I'm talking about. Except for the MDV is a good blade. I guess there are flavors.
Screw Cerakote. Go titanium nitride.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I need to try to find the titanium nitride, unless that's the same person that keeps doing it. Because nickel boron on the level of durability.
Yeah, Umberto, I wanted. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I wanted it to be cheaper too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it in a reasonable price point.
We do have a lot of people that can't afford even our least expensive knives.
So what I want to do is round it so it's incredibly comfortable without a grip. I know that looks really weird rendered in 3D like that, but I want it to be
move your finger on the
curvy.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's really incredibly comfortable. And we're going to see if we can't do a G10 insert for that. So it'll give you a little more meat if you want it. And then probably do some sort of traction all the way around the whole thing. So I don't know.
And it's going to be thin steel too, right?
Yeah, 125. So we want 25 thick. With that high of a grind, that little bastard's going to be slicey. I don't know. What are you seeing, C-Dub, camera wife? Does anybody really give a shit about the knife at all? Is anybody as excited as I am about it?
If they don't like it, it's your design.
Yeah.
Not mine.
Yeah. I mean, I really did do whatever the hell I wanted.
Yeah, pretty much. I just told him a couple of things, and
I want a Warncliffe neck knife. That's what she said. I want a Warncliffe neck knife.
He likes to give me credit, but Tim is the one that.
But anyway,
knows.
so yeah, you're not speaking to if people are loving it. So
oh, they like it. A couple people like it. Let's get it into production, Gaming with Jackson.
I know, right? Put it, 5 years down the road, so everything else is.
Dip the handle side in rhino liner.
I've actually tried that, and I did that tool coating too, and it actually works pretty freaking well. That tool dip, I tried that. I thought it was pretty rad.
I'm obsessed with all your knives. Can't wait to buy one. From Dustin Pratt.
Thanks, Dustin Pratt. No, I was thinking Preeb.
Tonto Piranha from Matthew Deal.
Have you seen the sketch of it? I was looking for that Tonto Piranha sketch from a while back. Did I email it to the guy that was asking about that?
Hunter, I want one, especially if you all get it done by blown deadline.
Ah! We'll blow the deadline too. But yeah, we've got samples on the way to blown deadline to see what they can do. I mean, they're like one of the top in the country. So they're in Michigan. My home state, don't you know?
Gaming with Jax wants to know if you've ever checked out Bark River Knives when you're back in Michigan. They're in Escanaba. That's where you're from.
Yeah.
Escanaba.
Yeah, just outside of Escanaba, Spalding Township, which is basically just a little teeny tiny dot on the map. Most people just know Escanaba. I met one of the proprietors of Bark River, and they moved a portion of their manufacturing to Chattanooga. Right? Isn't that how that works?
I think so. Or they were like with the knife ship free people or something?
Somehow, like I don't know. No, not knife ship free. Yeah, knife ship free. I was thinking E-Knives. They're all like next door to, like on this one road in Chattanooga, there's
E-Knives and knife ship free.
And Frost Cutlery. They're all like bam, bam, bam. Like 1, 2, 3. Weird. And then RMJ is like just a few miles away from them. Weird. And I didn't know anything about any of them until I've seen some of Bark River stuff, and I've been impressed with what I have seen. But I don't know if they make part of it here. I don't really know. I don't know exactly how that whole thing works. But that's gonna.
A Warncliffe Ops Hawk would be badass. Yeah.
It's already drawn.
Mm-hmm. There was a couple of people that sent.
Yeah, we've had
emails asking for that, and with some little preliminary drawings.
Yeah, one guy did a 3D rendering of one on his own. That was great.
And to the person that emailed, sorry, who just commented, "Can you email your design?" Yes, you can. Tim likes always to look at that stuff.
Yeah, you'll get back the answer from me of I'll take a look at it, but please bear in mind that one, we're insanely busy. And we got so much stuff in the pipeline, but I will always listen to customer feedback and the wants of people.
SR E-Knives just opened a storefront in Chattanooga. Did they? Oh, I didn't know that. I know they have their facility. You can go to it. I didn't know it was a storefront.
Cool. I know they've really blown up. I know they're one of the players that we at one point had reached out to try to get our stuff in there, and then we blew up to the point where we can't do retail. And then when I don't know if they recognized us or if they were expanding their operations to do more makers, then they reached back out to us when we couldn't afford to get stuff in retail. So
yeah, we can't get into any retail. We just have to
unless we start making our stuff in China, we could do that. Everybody, no. We're gonna try our hand at increasing production this year. After we get through all the hiccups. That's pretty much it. We're gonna try to do that.
Bubba 07 is late as usual.
Man, get with it, bro. Get here on time. 15 minutes early is on time. Now you're late and you're fired. I don't know. What else?
Well, I am going to give away a mercenary today. I have a camo engraved mercenary that we're going to give away. I don't think we're going to do it right this minute. We'll probably wait till the end.
I was going to look and see.
But you can show it.
What I put it in my bag? Yeah. This is it won't have this grip because it's a prototype grip, but there it is.
Whoa, super shiny on the blade part.
Maybe I'll turn it this way. Does that help?
Yeah, that's better.
The light comes from that side, so maybe. So yeah.
It's having trouble focusing. It's like, what is this camo stuff?
Oh.
Next blade drop date, ?
April 1st.
On what? The mercenary or just any? Or just all your next drop?
Yeah, that'll be the next drop. I guess the person, I don't know what you were asking for the mercenaries. I think they're in the April drop. I need to look at my list, which is out there. You want me to disappear again off camera? Go grab my...
Oh, that's fine. Go ahead. I don't care.
Oh.
They can still hear you on your mic.
Yeah, I know.
They'll just look at nothing.
Nothing. Look at my collection of stuff.
Wow, I have... how much time do you think you would survive the... Oh, I missed it. Zombie apocalypse. I missed it. Sorry.
Yeah, mercenaries are going to be on April 1. So tentatively, we're going to have Warthog coming back.
You're not going to SHOT Show.
Nope,
this year.
we are not. They told us we couldn't have our kids that were under 16 on the floor, and I'm like, that's retarded. Who in their right mind is going to leave their under 16-year-old kid by her 8-year-old self in a hotel room in Las Vegas? I'm not doing that. And then we have our 23-year-old. She could help out, but then she's going to want to be with us. We do stuff as a family. So, nope. Maybe in 8 more years, we'll think about SHOT Show again. Okay, so April 1st, tentatively, bringing the Warthog back. Taylor's Ridge coming back. We're going to be doing Guardians, FMFs, Mercenaries, Sappers, TS-87s, and then if my plan to ramp production comes to fruition, we'll be doing the Combatant Tonto. That'll be the Warncliffe on the Agent series and the Skeleton Handle Raider so that we can get those out in time for backpacking hunting seasons in October.
Yes, Blade Show is... We're probably going to be a Blade Show.
Yes, and we're probably going to have twice the space that we had last year because we caused a ruckus with people flooding around our booth wanting to see the shit show that is T.Kell. It was more than we expected. So I have it on good authority that we're going to have 2 booths side by each this time.
Yeah, how many of you guys are going to come see us?
Yeah. We had a lot of people come see us last year. Blew my mind, man. And then this year's been even crazier. Oh, where's that off-grid recoil?
Yeah, where is that?
In the truck, I think. You mean run to the
You're
truck?
going to leave them again?
Oh, yeah, I can. There's a full page of our Night Stalker. Bam, and recoil off-grid this month. We were at Publix in getting Sammy's yesterday sandwiches. We actually left the house. We came out from under a rock for a half a day yesterday.
Oh, it feels so weird when we go somewhere now.
I know, we're so freaking busy. And then it's too cold for me to walk out my back door and start shooting at the shooting range. So why not? Might as well go to Publix. We just kind of screwed off. Drove around and did a whole lot of not much yesterday, which was nice for once. And it was 20 degrees. So there wasn't much we could do.
ETA on shipping for January blades that were ordered.
Depends on which model. If you missed it, right below the purchase button in bold yellow was 36 months wait on those blades. So we communicate 3 to 6 months. Some will be less, some will be right at.
I think Night Stalkers and Piranhas probably will get out first, don't you think?
Yep, because they are very nearly
I thought about
finished.
giving away a Piranha today.
I just didn't bring any from the shop. But
David S., I was advertising your FLN to Doug Markida. Thank you.
What did Markida say?
I like those videos with Markida and Tactical Tavern.
Yeah, they're good too. And then Bob DeMarco, who we're doing the Agent series blade with, he was wearing our shirt when he was doing some sparring with Markida. And I was like, wow, how cool. I called Bob. I was like, neat. He's like, it's totally impromptu, man. I just happened to be wearing your shirt and I love your stuff. And there we are. And I was like, that is cool. I should have a copy of that, but I don't. Oops. My bad.
Let's do a Piranha giveaway.
I don't have one to show off.
You don't?
No, because that last batch, even my personal went out the door. But somebody should know. Somebody should tell all the people watching on YouTube right now that there's 300 Piranhas that are done in my shop right now. Is that before 3 to 6 months? Sure as hell is.
Well, don't give them.
We're working.
Don't give them a. Don't say that because then they'll think it's coming like any day.
We're not done with the AEBLs yet. That's the holdup. I think we should finish the whole entire batch.
SR said Frogman was wearing your hat yesterday.
I know, man. I was gonna comment on his video, and be like, "Wow, great non-apology punch in the mouth to all the millennial twits that are on trolling his videos." But I didn't know what to say, and then I didn't want to be an idiot and be like, "Cool hat, bro." So, and it actually was this hat. He was wearing his black one with the gray logo. Maybe I should be like him and stick my. That's what made me realize it was our hat, because he has his microphone stuck to his hat now.
Derek Poppenhagen said Jared had your shirt on in his video. I didn't know we sent him a shirt. That's cool.
We probably gave it to him at Blade.
Yeah, because Neves had a T.Kell shirt on his last live. Yay, he still likes us.
Yeah, man. Maybe it's because he knows that we're like this close to the finish line.
You've never had a situation like this happen, and then we do the collab with him. And
it's like, yeah, man, we'll have these done in 60 days. We were most of the way through. That's going to be awesome. And then Jared's like, yeah, November. And I'm like, hell yeah, November. And then it's complete shit show. January. I mean, it was like January. Maybe we'll have them out by Blade Show. Just kidding. They are
very close now.
So close. So close. We're working on sheath retention issues.
Steven said he loved the Frogman video. What was he talking about on there?
I didn't watch the video I watched 50% of video he was referencing to. He was in an indoor range. It was an action target range, by the way. I recognized it because I fixed that range. Anyway. And he was showing all the tertiary round strikes on the ceiling and talking about training. And there's all these people that are legal concealed carriers that would kill the shit out of people. And I tell Camera Wife this all the time. If there's an active shooter situation in a place like Blade Show, you know how many extra people would die from people that don't take the time to train with their firearms that they legally own, that they can carry? A bunch. Because bullets go through people, and there's people on the other side, and it's like a big crowd. So I've said this myself. So he basically touched on, if you're going to be a protector and you're going to carry, freaking train. Because look at all these bullet holes in the ceiling. These are from people that are legally allowed to do this, and they're just like, they'd kill you. These are the people standing next to you at the grocery store, right? I don't know exactly what he said, but apparently people were calling him like a communist. And he's like, if you don't want to train, then you don't need to have a gun. They're like, you don't believe in the Second Amendment. And the title of the video is clever. He's like, I need to apologize. Like he was going to walk that back like a Democrat. But he didn't. It set people up to watch it, and he didn't apologize. He's like, basically, I apologize for you being
Addis
dumb.
is on.
Steve, where's my cheese, man?
No, he said he wants a hat.
Oh, yeah. What if you weren't as busy as you say you are?
$20.
Thanks, Roz.
Come
Come grab a hat, Steve. You need to see the new shop anyway, man. I got black hats, I got camo hats, I got OD green hats. Come by and get a hat and a stupid t-shirt and wear it, and bring some cheese.
Yeah, he makes some good cheese. We used to.
I don't know if he still does it
over there.
We used to go to. We would never do such a thing. That's completely and highly illegal. You cannot do things like that. But the Addises are incredible.
We used to get raw milk for our animals.
Our animals. We rabbits. Our rabbits eat raw milk and raw milk products. And now our only life is, man, Steve, gosh, you got to remember that. I still worked at the railroad, like full on going over there every Monday, I think it was, we used to go. And then I started making a few blades, and then here we are. All over the place, all these firearms and stuff. Why aren't you at church, Addis? Oh, yeah, cows need milk.
I don't think anybody wants to win a knife more than Caleb Hale. He's on, and he messages a lot about wanting to win that knife.
A lot,
so
like
y'all
literally,
send
like
him
a lot.
some good vibes.
Yeah, yeah. Or if you're rich, buy him one.
Yeah, donate him a knife.
Yeah, but yeah, he wants one.
How many knives do you have in that room? From Tanya Lee. Show us your collection. You got a lot.
These are all my blades.
Show them all one by one.
Oh my gosh. These are all, well, no, I've got, let's narrow this down to blades that I did not make. There are 5 in this room that I don't make. So 6. So these were gifts.
Yeah, but you have to hold them up over here so people can see them.
We don't have all day.
People are new that haven't seen all your knives. Can you just one by one hold them up and say, this is Bushman, this is Accomplice, this is whatever?
Is today the day that other influencers jump on my channel?
What do you mean? What do you mean other influencers?
Jason Pike. He's texting me also.
Oh.
But he's not on. He's not watching. All right, you want to go?
I mean, I can hand them to you if you want me to come over there. And,
I can bring them. This is going to take a million years.
No, it won't.
Every night.
You just hold it up to the camera and say, this is the Guardian. And then you just put it down.
Oh,
the next
let's just do current knives that we actually make. How about that? Here's a Guardian, number 19 of 50 from the original batch. This person canceled their order. So that's the Guardian in BDU. Triple edges, 30-degree grinds, absolutely wicked nasty freaking pork tenderloin cutter. That one, Guardian. All right, let's go to the next one that we make still. Most of these are just old. Oh, here's a Nighthawk. Is it focusing properly?
Yep.
There's a Nighthawk with the camo print and brimstone grippies. Put it back. Can't
Show
see.
What? Do you want me to go over there and hand them to you?
If you want to be on camera.
Oh, no, I don't want to be on camera.
A lot of times you do. A lot of times you don't. Who knows? I think over here, that's all the ones that are.
Somebody asked if you number all your knives.
Nope. I used to. When we would do, I used to make batches of 50 because that's all I could make in a month. And we would do 0 through 50. But now we do batches of 500 to 1,000. So I don't. I just had a kombucha break.
I knew somebody's going to ask for that Guardian. Stephen Clayton said, can I buy the canceled order? But isn't that your only Guardian?
Yeah, this was the first one of these like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. So this was like run 01. And the only reason I ended up with it because the dude canceled it. And I'm like, wow, I'll never sell it.
Tanya said, I'm going to your house if we go to war. Yeah, Tim's got everything.
Yeah, look, food, firearms, camping supplies, gear. Yeah, good luck. It's just been my I've been a camper outdoorsman my whole entire life. Now I just have enough for me and an army. Wait, what's this one? Is this the one that? Where's that other guardian? I knew Clayton of all would ask for that.
You always have to be careful what you say because then people think it's available.
What?
If it's something you don't want to sell.
Oh, they just asked to see my stuff. Look at this guardian. So this is a deep engraving. Like, look, that's really deep. So I can laser deep like that. And then you got the deep T.Kell, and then check this out. Oh, 0, 0, 1. Is that upside down?
No.
So we're gonna start putting the logos in deep on all of our stuff this year at some point.
Chance, you can email customer service or T.Kell Knives at Gmail.
Am I still going through these? Does anybody give a crap? FMF, Jason Pike's collab we did together. The Frogman field knife in BDU.
I just didn't even want to focus on that one for some reason.
Weird. This is our collab we did with Emery Morgenstern from Tactical Rifleman and Prime Combat Training. The Sapper. Did it focus on that one?
No, I don't know why.
Here's what
It's
it
like
is.
all of a sudden it's
How about now?
focusing on your face again. Yeah, it worked better that time.
I guess it's because of the lighting. So that's the Sapper, 3/16 stick, stainless steel, monster.
Tim, you were too close, says Roz.
Back up. Back off your phone, bro.
That one looks good. That's
Night
that
Stalker
dark blade.
CG with the original battle worn finish that we had to move away from because it scratched and scuffed and people cried.
Do you have a Sapper Hunter? You don't, do you?
That's
Can you do the deep engraving now?
On old stuff?
Just
Yes, because we still have the same laser. The reason I stopped is because it was me, one-man band. It took way freaking longer to sit there and do it, and then demand was so high. But now that I have button pusher employees, I can start doing that kind of stuff again, I think. But now we just polished the nickel boron, which will still never wear off for the logoing, but it's not deep engraved. It's a different process. But if it's a carbon steel, you don't want to do that after the nickel boron because then you're exposing the steel and it'll rust in your little logo. Are you seeing something outside?
No, I was seeing if that Sapper was still out there on the table because people are
It is.
liking it. Maybe I'll save that for next week. We'll give it away next week.
It is. It's got those logos on the bottom. The tape on the bottom because he traded it out. But on a stainless steel blade, you absolutely could after nickel boron. But if you want to do something like that, deep engraved before nickel boron, that's a pain in the ass because we do them in batches.
Grab those 3 nightshades and you could compare them.
How about 4?
Yeah.
Because I got the reverse Tonto. It's just not sharp. I don't think I have one over there either. Let's do it like this. This is my kind of jewelry. Well, there's all 4.
I love it like that. That looks cool.
So the only 2 that we make now are these 2. So the reverse Tonto and the Warncliffe, because the other 2 just weren't popular. So we turned these into the Defenders. And then the clip points, they just didn't sell. So we quit doing them.
I do have one. I have one clip point. Tim Scissorhands.
Yeah,
it is.
So that's the Night series. There used to be a drop point, and I did away with the drop point because everybody liked the clip point better, and it was the same lower profile. But these are the only 2 that sell. And it makes sense because this is really too steep of a grind to be very effective as a Tonto. It's not going to be a piercing blade, and that's what a Tonto is. So there you go. That's the Nightshade series of blades. I do have a night.
Can you spin all 4 at the same time?
If I want to lose my fingers.
Taylor ever going to do a century grip for the combatant? It didn't work out.
I did it. It just
comfortable.
sucked. I think I have it out there. I'll show you why. If I actually have it out there, I'll demonstrate why it didn't work.
Sam 205 JP, when is the new site going live?
Maybe this week. Maybe.
Maybe this week is what you say every week.
Yep, that's the truth. I think. Is that it? No, that's the Raider Proto. I don't know. Maybe I threw it away. Oh, there it is.
Can you put a grind on the Defender from Scott Anderson?
Yeah, sure can. I did it for somebody this week. All right, so here's the Proto. I 3D printed it to see how it was going to work. That's why it looks weird. Did it focus?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about why it sucks. You see how wide that spreads your finger out? So it's very, very uncomfortable. And then it causes you to want to do this, and then it's uncomfortable here. It just sucks. Like, and that's because if you look at the ass end, there's steel right here. So
it's already so contoured too. You know?
I couldn't get the ring laid in enough and have enough stability to make it strong. So it's very uncomfortable, like super. It opens your hand up, and it wants, so it just didn't work. I wanted to, but it sucked. But instead, we did this. That did work.
Whatever happened to those? Are they coming?
No, I don't know. Do people even want this? Because it looks weird. All right, so what's
I know I have people ask for full-handled stuff.
Well, what's this? So this is a combatant, but it's got a full grip. So it gives you that whole long, full forefinger. But does it look too weird to go into production? Because this would just be a set of extra scales that you would buy. You see how it sandwiches there and adds all that extra, so it makes.
I don't think it would matter if somebody wants it for the utility. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look.
I mean, I kept that same curve contour, but I broke this a little more so that you had that thumb. It's very effing comfortable. I mean, it's super duper comfortable.
People said it looks good.
I think
it doesn't look weird.
Well, we should just
need knives for grown man hands.
Wait a second. You call me a chick? Where's the Raider one? I made these for the Raider too. Can you believe these are resin printed? From a resin printer, that much detail.
I mean, they're designed. We just need them. We have so much stuff that has to be produced all the time. It's like certain stuff.
This is how companies that are at our point blow up by going to China, because I have all these ideas in my head and in my sketchbook that people are like, you have got to make those. We just don't have the capacity. We would be easily 10 times larger by the end of this year if we did all the designs, all the grips, all the stuff, and just took money from investors and just blew this thing up. And then we would lose our soul. We wouldn't be the people in front of the camera. We wouldn't be the people behind the emails and the phone calls. And it would just be a figurehead. I would just be a designer. And
we just got offered. Somebody offered to pretty much basically buy us.
Yeah.
And we said no, of course.
Nope. Sorry. I mean, this is kind of how we make our living. And then our belief is that we should work for our money.
People are liking the extended handle. They said they would test it for you. Taylor.
I mean, that's a resin printed thing. I mean, we could knock that thing out super effing fast.
All right, let me get to this piranha because we got to do the mercenary at the end.
I can't show you one because I don't have it. I guess people don't really care if they can see it. We can show the website picture. I don't have one.
There is a blank up there on the kitchen table. There's knives everywhere, y'all. When you live in a knife maker's house, there's a piranha blank up there on the kitchen table where you were tracing.
Oh, to get the finger well right for your neck knife.
Mm-hmm. They know what the piranha looks like, though. It's
yeah,
okay.
Go on the website. Quit screaming at me. Just was making sure. Yeah, I mean, man, if I could get... I got like 10 knives through the 100 that are in there on the stupid wall. And then now that we have the shop and offices just up the road, there's even more shit everywhere. There's knives up there, knives here, drawings there. Because when you work out of both spaces, you just, like before the lives, it's always, she's like, hey, go to your office and get this. And I'm like, which office? This office or that office? Go to your shop. Which shop? This shop or that shop?
The word is piranha, and with the hashtag in front of it. Oh my gosh, I hope I spelled that right.
Oh well, you just.
I don't want to be like a dummy trying to.
Oh well, just do it how she did it.
It's piranha.
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 That's how it's spelled. Look, I'm finding stuff up here that I didn't even know existed. FLNs. FLN. FLN. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Guess we're done. I need to buy more stupid magnets.
Tanya asked earlier about what about folding knives. We do have one in the works. It's been in the works for quite a while, probably over a year.
Yes.
It's a little bit more complicated to bring to market because the folding knife people are very critical and everything has to be perfect, and you don't want to put something out there unless it's smooth and perfect. And
yeah, they're not as forgiving.
He hasn't gotten it.
I haven't gotten it to my level of analness.
Yeah.
That I want to. Who's at the
hashtag piranha? Everybody be doing your entering. Hayden, is the giveaway piranha in AEBL? It can be.
Yeah.
We'll let you choose.
They're not done yet. Nitro V and ADCRV are done.
But we have some. Don't we have an AEBL in the shop? What about those ones where you weren't sure if they were AEBL or Nitro V?
Well, when we figured that out, that was from the last batch that we just shipped. So they're gone.
Oh, okay, so no AEBL. We can do Nitro V.
Which is the same thing, people. I know you guys don't want to hear that.
Here, let me put the word back up here because I want to make sure you guys are spelling it like this. Like
piranha.
Make sure it's spelled exactly as you see on the screen or it won't enter you into it.
That's right. Is it case sensitive also? Man, I got a bunch of crap.
I'm like looking at piranha over and over like,
it's a weird looking word.
You know, like when you look at a word over and over, then you're like, is that how it's spelled?
I'm pretty sure I misspelled this. Yeah.
And Greg says, what's your heat treat?
Well, which deal? Let's talk about the super ADCRV because it's the most detailed and has to be. We do salt bath, which means we heat the salt to a designated temperature. The reason you want to do salt bath was because when you do electric oven like I started with, or you do gas-fired ovens like forge heating, any of that, you will have spots in your oven that are over or below temperature. So you get a differential heat treat. That's okay if that's your intention. So if you want just the blade to be red hot. Anyway, when you do salt bath, the salt will only be in a molten solution at the exact temperature that you set it at. So there's no chance to over temp at all. So then you put it in there about 10 seconds and then we quench straight from there. And then we go from there into a dual temper. So we dual temper, then we do a deep cryogenics at negative 330 degrees for 29 hours because at hour 26, the crystalline structure of the steel actually changes at negative 330. And then we do a third temper to take the brittleness back out of that blade. So that's the ADCRV heat treat that we do. Then we do nickel boron. So if you really dig into salt bath, you'll realize why we do it, because it is the most foolproof and the most detailed. So you guarantee super even heating there, and it's hard as hell, and it's very dangerous because if you get even a speck of water on your blade or oil and you put it in the damn salt bath, it will kersplode. So,
yeah, if I didn't explain, all you have to do to enter the contest or the giveaway is just to type the word. This
exactly
is a giveaway tool that randomly draws to make it fair.
Right, and it will not allow you to enter twice. It takes out double entries, and if you don't spell it exactly as you see it, or every little character, it won't put you in it. So,
yeah, some people are misspelling it. I guess it's kind of a tricky word.
Piranha. How about, can you copy and paste? You can't on YouTube, can you? YouTube doesn't let you copy paste.
I'll show it one more time. In case you wrote it wrong.
What is it?
Can enter it again.
Pike. Man, everybody's texting the crap out of me. Everyone. And then and all the stainless steels, we're doing vacuum and then air quenching or plate quenching, depending on what the steel itself calls for. So
make sure you put the hashtag in front of it, you guys, and spell it right. It won't enter you unless it's exactly as you see it.
So yeah,
I'll give you a few more minutes. If you didn't spell it right and put the hashtag and the spacing right, it's not going to enter you.
Right. No, make sure. I guess there's really not a reason to continue on the steel thing. The reason I don't have the detailed processes on the website for the stainless steels is because we started offering stainless steel after I built the website, and then I have not had time to go through and detail process what we do to stainless steel to make it better than. There's cheap and shitty ways that you can do everything, and I really refuse to do that. So
no, Carl, we haven't done the engravings yet on the Night Stalkers for this batch. We haven't even finished them yet.
Oh, you mean
like finished the blade? The blades are in process.
Yeah, so
And 8037 is asking about when the pre-order knives are going to ship. We did talk about that earlier, but you
right.
can.
So anywhere
touch on it
between now and 6 months on those pre-order batches. Realistically, it's going to be far less than that, but that is what we are communicating. Once we finish a flavor, we will send out an email to the people that say it's 80 CRV Piranhas that go first. Everybody that ordered an 80 CRV Piranha, boop, you'll get the notification and they'll ship. And we have to do that because we had issues like the FLN where perfect storm, crazy shit happened, and then everything kept getting pushed back. So then we're like, all right, the most in history in the years that we've been in business, how long has it possibly ever taken? 6 months. So that's what we communicated. 3 months is about the minimum from the day that you start a blade. Like when I touch a tool to the steel, that is typically a 9-week if everything goes well, perfect. So we did 9, and then we doubled that and said, all right, 3 months. Let's do,
Bill Armstrong, status of the screwdriver ordered in October. Those are going out really soon.
Yeah, so we got all the screwdrivers back.
Well, we got 90 something.
96 of the 102 that were ordered are done with nickel boron. The rest of the batch of 400 is almost done. But we're going to start shipping those. We're wrapping up the sheaths now. So I hope to have those start moving out of the door Wednesday, Thursday this week, hopefully. But the website says February, and I have no doubt that we will get them out of the door before February because they're done. We're putting the little ball detents in those. We were doing that Friday. We got about half of those done, and then we're going to start doing the logoing and finish up the sheaths this week. That's what we're doing. So I hope this week, next week.
You got to, hey, if y'all are going to be on our live, you have to be nice. There's a couple of people saying, well, that's what he said last week and stuff like that.
About the screwdriver?
In general, about stuff you say that's going to happen.
Well, I mean, if you've gotten one of our blades, you know that we've never not shipped anything. So that's just, you're getting the most up-to-date current information.
Any problems with shipping to Canada? No, we haven't.
Yeah, we ship there pretty often. As long as, no, that was with you. No. What was the issue we had for a while?
DHL,
that's right. They quit shipping knives. That's what it was. And we didn't know.
All right, let's do this drawing. 175 entries. We got 223 people on here. I would have thought everybody would have entered.
Maybe people didn't spell it right. Perhaps. Can I murder your cat? I'm going to kill the cat in honor of everyone saying that's what he said last time. And then we'll pretend the cat is you. I did that. Slow blink.
John Keelan.
You did it. What was this? The winner?
Yep.
All right. Congratulations.
John Keelan. I've never seen your name before. Either a new watcher or I don't recognize your name.
Cool.
Congratulations. How we do it is you just send us an email and we'll get you squared away.
Yeah,
you can email tkellknives@gmail.com or customer service
at T.Kell Knives.
Congratulations. And the mercenary giveaway is coming up shortly.
Yeah, you can do that at the end. Do that at the very
We're
end.
almost to the end. We're an hour and 45 minutes in.
Man, you guys are freaking troopers. I guess we gotta. Is that a bait? Is it a ploy to keep people on to look at my stupid brawny paper towel ad so that we can do that? Keep people.
Well, we have more people on today, and it might be because I did post to Instagram that we were going to give away a knife, so maybe people.
I mean, we give away a knife every week.
Well, yeah, but I don't always post.
Oh, I see. All right, anybody got any questions about anything? The state of the world?
Anything you want to ask Tim at all?
Yeah,
the next few minutes
this is your
before
chance.
we do our last.
I mean, apparently, unless you want to ask about the screwdrivers, because I said the same thing last week. So apparently, that's an issue.
Carl said, "No, not ready for the stream to end." Laughing my ass off.
Yeah, so Carl's the only one. he's the guy. Why does this cat do these weird things?
What?
It just sat in the middle of the floor and it's perched staring at you.
Sometimes CW gives away everything in sight. Yep. Next up, the cat.
Yes.
Tim, what's your favorite sports car?
Viper. They don't make them anymore, but.
Is it?
Yeah, I love the Viper. I've always wanted a Viper. Because it's American and it's awesome. Yeah, I'd love to have a Viper. Like a 96. That's just the one I like from a kid. American. I mean, I drove Mustangs in high school, and they were very, very, very fast. And then I had one that was incredibly fast when I was active duty in California.
Ryder, we do have multi-tools. We're just terrible about adding stuff to inventory. Send us an email. We'll get you one.
I'm going to say we need more employees, but then if we add employees, then we'll have to pay them, and then we'll have to raise prices, and then we won't really be smart to do that. We are going to have to do that increase, though. Man, material's going up like crazy. We're going to have to.
Has Tim seen the motorcycle with the Viper engine in it?
No, they have a V10 bike now. I've seen the V8s, the Boss Halls. Those are freaking incredible. I saw one of those in a parking lot, and it was so heavy that on the stand, it had started sinking into the asphalt, and then it eventually fell over. So those people are like taking a big wide piece of metal out of their saddlebags. Anderson, are you texting me? I need to save this number so that I know. I have to keep giving like short, quick, terse answers because my phone goes ape shit all the time. Like, yeah, yep, sure, cool, yeah, yes. Like, you just agreed to give me your truck. Like, what? I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident, complete accident. Are you?
What blades do you currently have in stock? Do you know if we have anything else left in stock?
I've seen the sales numbers slow down, so my suspicion is not much.
Maybe we have Raiders. Maybe was there Nighthawks left, or do we sell those? CGs? Do we sell those?
Which is crazy because those blades are the shit.
I could check. I was gifted a Night Stalker CQC and BDU.
I need to screenshot this from Anderson and send it to you because we need to put a stupid order in, and I keep forgetting to do it. Okay. I start it all the time, and no reason to apologize. I'm just retarded.
I'll make sure you remember. Anyway, John Keelan said that he's carried his Night Stalker CQC every day since, and has been watching ever since from Saudi Daisy.
Saudi,
we're really near to us.
Super near.
Are you announcing your run for president?
Yes.
Steve Addis.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I would be martyred. I would die.
Yeah, you would just give your opinions on a few things and totally.
I'd be like Vivek Ramsey. I'd have all these great things to say and then get death threats for the rest of my life. I like that guy, by the way. So far, I'm 5 nights down and nothing's been in stock yet. Let me see.
No Raiders left?
I'm not there yet. CGs. Let me see. Well, CGs are sold out too. I'm on my own website answering people's questions that they could answer by going to my own website.
Roz says some FLN and Night Guard.
Oh,
there's still
thanks,
night guards?
Roz. Well, I'm already, wait,
I'm surprised the night guards haven't sold.
Nighthawks and AEBL, right? Yeah, Nighthawks and
All right,
AEBL.
Hunter says Gideon V3 in AEDC RV2, Raider in AEDC RV2, Night Guard in both stills, Nighthawk in both stills. Thank you, Hunter.
Why am I so slow? I'm like, beep, bop.
Mo Molina says, Tim, like your style.
Thanks. My clothing style? No, probably not. Not. Wait, like Minimo, like the tractor? I always wanted a Minimo pulling tractor. That would be cool. I used to go to tractor pools and stuff. I don't even, do they do those anymore in the country? It's been 20 years.
Tractor pull? What is that?
Oh, did you cuss at me, woman? We've known each other our whole lives. So they take a tractor and they soup it up, and they got this sled with lots of weight. And as they pull, the weight goes towards, which makes it heavier on the tongue. And then it's basically raw horsepower and awesome, pretty much.
I've never been to this.
Oh.
I used to have fun going to the little rodeos, though.
We used to do that when we was kidses.
Remember Barcy?
Yeah. Is that still there?
Our little rider friends.
Yeah, everybody that we knew. Wranglers and giant belt buckles and Garthbrook shirts. Whoa, what'd you do?
I almost slipped.
You almost died.
Because I'm wearing fuzzy slippers.
Man, I'm over here all dressed for lumberjacking and you're in slippers. What's the temperature outside? 25. You're not dressed appropriately, ma'am. Inconceivable. Yeah, something. I don't know. Something.
CW, we don't even know who you are anymore. Why? Because I'm wearing fuzzy slippers? Oh, or because I went to rodeos?
I know, right? Man.
No, we went to a high school where everybody thought they were cowboys. Like they all wore.
But it was in the hood. So let's go ahead and establish that. Like you were taking your life in your hands to get to.
We literally, yes.
Henry County High School, like straight up.
Well, the middle school was really in the hood.
Really in the hood. And I didn't care. Oh,
because I didn't know what a tractor pull was.
I know. You go to rodeos, you don't know what a tractor pull is. Man, I remember the first time I went to a diesel drag race with a truck. Dude drives the truck in there, propane injected, turbos, running on pump gas, and that thing laid down a sub 10 and a quarter mile. I was like, holy shit. Man, that's Cummins, 5.9. Crazy to turn that kind of horsepower out of an engine like that. Insane. Sorry. I'm a gearhead. Straight up.
Is the finger guard really deep enough for when you really stab something? I don't know, but I feel like the fingers could slip towards the blade since it's 90 degrees. Not criticism, just asking. Thanks.
I mean, we test and vet all of our stuff pretty hard. That's going to be dependent on model also. So if you think like, let's grab the Hawk. So that's a pretty deep finger guard, but you also, if you're piercing with a Tonto, which is a piercing blade, you do have a ring. That, I've not had anybody come up on a blade. We did on the first run of the Guardians on the rear edge because, and let's talk about that. So look at the back edge on this. Your thumb is absolutely going up on that. Because you do a hard forward press like NBC.
Slice it.
Yeah. So we put the edge. So now they start down here. But that would cut the piss out of you.
Do you have the short DCC clips yet?
The 2.1s? Yes. They are in stock on the website. They should be.
Oh, are they not on the website?
I think they're there. The 2.1s. We're switching over to the 2.1s because you can still get the same depth of carry in those just by moving them up on the higher holes, but they're stiffer. I like that there's less flex in the 2.1.
Bill Armstrong says, yes, I have stabbed trees. The grips work great.
Yeah, also the front finger guard is not going to be your sole grip point on that. So if you look at the back edge of this, see how your pinky, that's why that knife is designed that way. So you get the full wrap, but it doesn't stick down below. So you've got the ability to make a full fist. So you've also got that. And then reverse. See, that's why my stuff, some people will get the Raider or anything on the Raider grip and like, this grip doesn't fit my hand. They think that they're supposed to be inside of this because that's how a traditional blade is. But then ergonomically, You say you make that full clinch, that really locks you onto that blade.
This is the Raider Matthew McCann.
The Raider.
And yes, Tim has done Topo Kidex sheaths before.
Yeah, it just really smells bad, but we did get a professional ventilation to eat the fumes, because when you smoke Kidex, it turns to hydrochloric, and that is really dangerous stuff. Chlorine gas is kind of bad for your face, hence the gravelly voice that I have sometimes. Like when we were working out in this shop, I'd be doing a couple hundred sheaths in a week. Like Thursdays was sheath day, and there'd be smoke floating everywhere, and I'd be in a really shitty mood and be like narcoleptic tired by like midday. And she's like, you know, that's probably not that great for you. And I'm like, oh, it's fine. It's like millions of people that don't wear masks. And then I did the research, like, holy shit, I'm gonna die. Let's vent this room. Now we have fume meters because of that. But yeah, we don't do them on a production level because we just recently got actual fume meters that eat that smoke and turn it into non-throat murdering processes. Because that kind of sucks. If your throat falls out of your body, it's difficult to put it back in. Little known fact. Just so you know. Write that down. Put a pin in it. Exited throats, they just don't stick. They get really weird. Like they're not sticky anymore when they fall.
Very okay comedy with T.Kell.
Yeah, stupid, mediocre, brawny towel dad jokes. Dumb stuff. You know what I almost did on a completely different ADD subject? I thought about putting the spear up on my tripod in the background because everybody's always asking me to show it, but I can't because there's cops on YouTube about guns on lives. But I didn't. Then that would just make me want to shoot it.
Are you willing to do this topo for somebody? They asked if they can add it to their order on a sheath.
Here's the thing. How many people are on this live?
218.
218 people right now are going to amend their orders. But yeah, I'll do it.
Tim will do anything if I ask him to do it.
That's the thing. That's your way to get me to do shit that I don't want to do, is to get camera wife involved. Because she'll come to me and be like,
I'm pleading for you guys all the time.
Oh, she'll be like, oh, Scott Anderson wants this. I'm like, I don't have time to do that. And then I see the order going. I'm like, well, Scott Anderson gets it. You're welcome, Scott. I just used your name because you were the most recent person to text me.
Yeah, Wacko Jr. said except sing.
Yeah,
You'll
that's
do
right.
Anything except
That's
sing.
a weird thing. Like, I don't think that I sing well, but other people do. And I'm not like people think because I have a lot of knowledge on a lot of stuff that I'm like cocky and no, completely the opposite. If somebody tells me I'm wrong, I'm like, oh crap. Okay. But if I actually know something, I'm pretty confident that I know it, but I'm pretty open to being wrong. So I'm like, I don't think I sing well. And then other people are like, you kind of do.
Shout out to C-Dub.
C-Dub. Does she like that name? Because it started out camera wife, 2 words.
Hey, camera wife, can you send me a Nighthawk CG, please?
And then
I would if I had it.
Then went to CW, and then a couple weeks ago I started saying C-Dub because we went to school in the hood. That's why.
Sing the Canadian national anthem since you're wearing the Canadian plaid lumberjack outfit.
I should if I knew that. Or I sang on camera. One of those 2 things. I could do that. Hey, wait, is the brawny guy, is he Canadian?
Chad, you can email us if you want us to change your grip. That's no problem at all. Because you're going to get that whenever we ship them.
So let's say the topo pattern on this Kidex sheath is brown, because effectively you're just burning those lines into it. So keep that in mind. Some other companies have figured out how to do gray. I have
one
not.
around in here somewhere.
I'm sure you sold it to somebody else.
No, that Raider sheath.
Oh, the new one? Oh, that's topo?
No, you had the EGA engraved just so they could see that it's like that darker brown. Color.
I think it's at the office.
Okay.
Or is it this one? No, that's a new one. I don't know. Sorry. ADD. Nope, that's not it. We can do it though. You could freaking take our laser and cut the Kidex completely in half, but it smokes a lot.
Joey says hello. Say hello to Joey.
Hello, Joey. Do you have the same last name? I don't want to drop you guys' last name, but I know who you are, Joey. Me and you. We're friends by now. Greetings. Happy Sunday. I'm sure you guys probably just got back from church. Maybe.
Yes, you can add a hat to your order, Casey Curtis.
Easy. All right, everyone stopped.
I guess we
texting
need
me.
to give away this mercenary. We're having
You
too
wanna show it
much
again?
fun chatting.
You want to show it again?
I'm gonna give a really simple word this time because the
Yeah,
last one
piranha
was-
and mercenary are both hard to spell.
Are you gonna show it again?
I guess I was gonna be a smartass, but I decided not to. This is this is it. So not with this grip. These are a sample set of resin 3D printed grips that we did because I wanted a 1911 pistol grip style on this to see how it felt. Feels good, but it's just resin printed, so it's not going to be durable like G10. Did it focus on this?
It did, for the most part.
The lighting is the trick.
All right, we're gonna.
Man, that looks cool. I like the way it looks.
The word is hashtag CW, all lowercase.
Oh man, that's easy, and you can do that fast, man. Pseudo.
For the mercenary, we're already past 2 hours. We gotta hurry this up.
Is 2 hours like the cutoff that what YouTube says you should do?
Well, on our very first live, we were on for like 30 minutes or something, and we were about to get off. And then I was like, how long do people usually do lives? And everybody said 2 hours. So we've just done that ever since.
It's exhausting.
No, you love it.
I do love it, but it is like my feet hurt. Well, that could be because I'm fat.
And you stand. Most people sit down. You don't like sitting.
I can't sit. Like people think like, oh, you are fat and you must sit around and eat hamburgers all day. Neither of that's true. I'm pretty freaking active. I do a lot of stuff.
Make sure it's all lowercase on your hashtag CW.
Yeah. Hashtag I'm dumb. That should have been our word. No, that is not nice.
Trust Monkey said he could watch us all day. 2 hours flies by in here.
Look,
So
man,
nice.
it's damn that kombucha stout.
Yeah, we like hanging out with y'all. If it gets
It's like our house though. Like this is how we are all the time. Consistently, if you're around, this is us. We just turn the camera on in our normal life.
Jeremy, we did do them in the shop. We did them in the shop before. We've done them in there and showed.
Yeah, we just haven't been able to figure out using the StreamYard picker as they would. Oh,
What?
yeah, John Hoffman. He hadn't texted me yet today, and I knew he was going to do it. He said your feet hurt because you're getting old. I think it's age and the fact that there's more titty pushing down on the balls of my feet. As the titties grow, the feet hurt more. That's just, it's mathematics. That's all that is. Teats hurt the feets. Hashtag teats hurt the feet. That's it. That's the newest thing.
You're so dumb sometimes.
What an idiot, right? But this is how our conversations in the truck are like this.
Ricky
too.
West, we do have hoodies. I apologize that we are bad about putting stuff back in inventory. If you guys are ever wondering about anything like that, just send us an email.
Yeah.
We do everything. So
Oh, speaking of email. Sorry, I hate cutting you off. That's rude.
what?
So somebody said that the suspenders, they had a problem with them popping off, and I'm like, you had to be wearing them backwards because I've been wearing them for 2 years, and maybe if I'm like doing ninja shit every once in a while, one would pop off, but I can't imagine that you're wearing them properly. Maybe not between your belt and your britches, but if you are, you can email and say, these are popping off. Do you have any suggestions? I'm like, yeah, you should probably consider DCC clips, because if you put DCC clips on the thing, someone would be able to string you up by them and they would never pop off.
They're too strong. I don't like those. They just like
They grab on.
they grab on, and it's good for some people that need that, but I like the ease of the plastic clip.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, like I've been up under our parents' house working on plumbing on my back and crawling with tools and in the crawl
Why
space.
don't you just show really quick how they clip behind the belt? so
Yeah,
people
can you
know?
see that from there? Don't you get closer?
Move your hand and you can see it.
So you can't see this if I do
No,
like that? That's
no.
impossible. You're telling what you're telling me is, look, faces away. The made in the USA faces out, right?
The whole idea is to keep it to where it's low profile and
It
you don't
pushes
see it.
between your pants and the belt, and this little hook hooks up under your belt from the inside so that you don't see it. You can't see them. They are hidden away from eye. I cannot see this. I don't know. Look, I mean, look, shit. I don't know how they're popping off. I mean, are you wearing your belt like not buckled? Because I could see that. They pull up enough
You
where.
have to give, you know, if somebody's having trouble, you have to take
But
that.
they didn't reach out. That's what I'm saying. Email. We warranty everything for the life of it, even the sheath and the things. And if you don't like it, we'll fix it or replace it. Or
What kind of belt are you wearing?
this is the 511 trainer, like range trainer guy. I've always gone back to it because when it you loop it through, it
Tequila
pulls.
makes my suspenders fall off.
Look, it goes that way, and I carry my knife cross draw. So to me, it's just more convenient. I wear the 511 tactical trainer.
Yeah, and that makes you not have to wear your belt so tight, is what you've told me.
That's the thing. I can, and I'm wearing a gun, and I got pockets full of stuff. I got like 12 pounds worth of stuff, and they don't sag, and you can't see them because, well, I'm gonna make a ton of noise, but we use all the little low profile hardware because I am not raised in the 1950s where everybody wore suspenders on the outside. So I want to be able to overhang my shirt and still not have my pants on the floor, showing everybody my stink stripe. I don't want to do that. That's gross. I just made that up. That's a really cool term. Stinky stripe, otherwise known as plumber's crack. Stinky stripe is the new phrase.
Tim, please.
This plumber's crack is gross too, right?
You're letting all these people know how weird
That's
you are.
disparaging to plumbers. Because what if there's plumbers that don't show their stinky stripe?
Okay, will you stop saying that?
Anyway,
all right, let's
hold your pants up.
Let's do this drawing.
Boar was this guy? Okay.
Is everybody entered? We gave you plenty of time.
Goodness gracious, man. Oh yeah. Okay, so Anderson also wants the EGA on the sheath, but he did say that. I think it was all written on those things he sent, and I've eaten all the snacks.
Pretty fly for a knife guy says he's a plumber and he doesn't show his stink. I can't even say that.
You can't say stinky stripe. You can't bring yourself to do it.
Disgusting.
Look, here's the thing. I come up with these weird terms because that's how I am, and then next week somebody will be like stinky stripe, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Because my brain resets every 4 seconds. I'm like a hamster. And get to the other side of the wheel and like, wow, look at this new and wonderful world. Or if you say stinky stripe, like,
all right,
I'm stealing
Rob,
it.
I'm trying. Hold on.
Are you trying to?
He's telling me to do the drawing.
You trying to rein me in?
Ew. Terracotta brown strip down the back of your knives from now on.
That would be awesome.
No.
Ooh, on her new knife, you know what I want to do? I want to see if Blown Deadline can do us a special run in matte black. Like the whole thing in matte black.
Hold on, I'm fixing to do this drawing.
Hold on, I'm ADD.
Okay.
And then do like blood and red, like right there. Way less gross than poop on a blade. Anyway, that's what I want to do. Oops.
All right.
Cut myself. I can't believe nobody loved her knife. I love it. You're all fired.
Mercenary. Camo mercenary.
Yeah.
You have to take the camo. You cannot not get the camo because that's the one we have.
Yeah, they're out of stock. So that's what we got.
Roz!
No way, Roz.
Our friend Roz. Do you already have one, Roz? Joshua Lindsay gave us another $100 for lunch.
I want Josh's job. I want his money. Because if we keep doing these lives and I don't take you guys out to lunch because I'm stingy, I'll have like a new firearm every other month.
Yay, Roz.
Thanks, Josh. I'm just kidding, man. I actually do give it to camera wife and say, do what you want with this because she is the woman behind the machine, man.
Could we, if Roz wanted to not get his giveaway, could he trade for like a combatant, or he was wanting to get his son a knife, but they were sold out?
Which one?
I think it was a combatant. I'm not sure. Anyway.
Is that what he wants to do, or
No,
you just suggesting
I was
it?
going to offer it because he missed out on ordering, and if he wanted to trade for something else for his win.
But that would mean you'd have a mercenary to give away on
Yeah,
the
then we
next
would
one.
do that one next week. We'll let him. Well, you just let us know what you want to do.
I like how I did this, and then I saw you do this. That's great. It's awesome.
Oh, we have to get off now.
Roz, congratulations. Any last
Okay, he has a gift card for his son. Cool.
last
All right,
request?
well, enjoy your mercenary then.
I like the mercenary. It's a good blade. Not just because I made it, because I really like it. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Rob rushed us, and because he rushed us, he didn't win. He didn't. That's what happened. Testa.
I was saying Mezzatetsa for the longest time.
Testa,
I
and
didn't
then you
realize
read
it
it?
had Testa.
Yeah, I did the same thing, and then I just started calling him measured texture because I'm rude. 3 letters, not R-O-B. It was Roz. That's what happened. God did that to you.
You love giving Rob a hard time.
He gives it right back. That's why it happens.
Oh my gosh, Hofpair, I can't even. I can't.
Is he being grotesque?
Oh, he just said, have a blessed day. Don't forget to wipe your new favorite word.
Yes.
All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out
Happy
with us.
Sunday, guys. Thanks for the shit show. Literally today. That's what it was. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Big eyes.